What's going on, everybody? This is your WOF Outlook and Discussion for Thursday, April 27th, 2023. And before we get into today's video, I hope everyone is doing well, remaining positive, and is always staying blessed. All right, you guys, taking a look at the surface map this morning, you can see across parts of the northeast and northern tip of the country, it is still very cool up here, very cool conditions they're dealing with. That should continue for the foreseeable future, you guys. We do have a chance of a marginal risk of severe weather here across parts of Nebraska, South Dakota, even here across Colorado, you guys, just north of Denver, could have a chance for some severe weather. And there will be a general thunderstorm risk here as well across parts of the northern plains here. But our main attention and focus will be here along the Gulf Coast today, as we will have yet another round of severe weather going on here. And as we focus and zoom in closer, you can see here the Florida Peninsula from Jupiter, Florida, on up towards Port Orange. That is, you guys, look like Port Orange, Daytona Beach, all the way up to Jacksonville. There's going to be a slight risk. West Palm Beach, a slight risk for severe weather here. Miami is under the marginal risk, you guys. Even as we head up and towards southern Georgia, the Savannah area is under marginal risk. The Carolinas will have a chance to see some showers and thunderstorms today. Shouldn't be anything too heavy. Look here across parts of northern Alabama and Georgia, just north of the Atlanta area. Some heavy showers going on at the moment. We have some rain showers. As we move close towards the central Gulf Coast, you can see we actually have a severe thunderstorm watch here that does include parts of southeast Louisiana, extending eastward towards the Florida Panhandle, just to the east of Pensacola, you guys. But as you can see, the whole Gulf Coast, the entire central Gulf Coast, is under a slight risk for some severe weather. And as you can see, even down here across the Brownsville area, deep South Texas will also have a risk for some severe weather, you guys. So if you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe at your Weather on the Fly. As the Storm Prediction Center comes out with updates, I have them quickly here available for you guys on my shorts community here at your Weather on the Fly. So now, you guys, as we pause this, our 10-second intermission as we get to the convective outlook, you guys. Let's take all of this off. All right, bam. All right, and before I take off the severe thunderstorm watch, I just want to quickly show you guys. All right, this is the severe thunderstorm watch without the radar, you guys. And if I'm not mistaken, this severe thunderstorm watch goes to 12 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And as you can see, it does include just parts of the North Shore of southeast Louisiana, the Slidell area, moving east towards Ocean Springs, Mobile. All these areas are under severe thunderstorm watch, and we'll have to be on the lookout this morning for some severe thunderstorms, you guys, in your area. Now, as we take the severe thunderstorm watch off, and as you can see, we do have the slight risk here across the east coast of the Florida Peninsula, the central Gulf Coast, and deep South Texas, with a marginal risk encompasses Houston, even up to Jackson, Memphis, Columbus. All these areas will have a chance to see some severe weather today. As we check the probability, you guys, tornadoes, we do have a 5% chance of tornadoes from southeast Louisiana. That does include the New Orleans area, Mississippi, Ocean Springs, Mobile, extending towards the Florida's Panhandle, you guys. We do have a 2% risk of tornadoes. That does encompasses the marginal, well, not even the marginal risk. Some of this is the slight risk as well, but a 2% threat for tornadoes does include the Baton Rouge, just about to Lafayette, Louisiana. Extending on northward, let's zoom in a little further. Yeah, Lafayette, just to the north of Hattiesburg, you guys, Montgomery and the 2%, Albany, Jacksonville, and on down the Florida Peninsula is under that 2% risk, as well as up here around the Memphis Hot Springs area. We'll also have a chance for some tornadoes, you guys. As we go to the hail, you can see all across the Gulf Coast, there will be a chance for some hail where deep South Texas and the east coast of the Florida Peninsula have a higher chance for some hail, you guys. So we will be on the lookout for that. As we go to the wind probability, the same as the slight risk. You can see under the slight risk, there is a 15% chance of some gusty winds, 55 to 60 miles per hour, you guys, across deep South Texas, central Gulf Coast, near Jacksonville, extending even Cape Canaveral on down to West Palm Beach, you guys. And as you can see, We do have a 5% chance of hail as well, extending as far north as Memphis, you guys. So, and even Houston have a chance for some hail. I mean, this is wind. I'm sorry, guys. I'm talking about some hail, wind. So be on the lookout for that strong, isolated, locally damaging winds here. We do not have any significant tornadoes, so that is good news, you guys. Hail, we do have a hatched area for hail, you guys, across deep South Texas, the Brownsville, Corpus Christi area. Hail on the order of 2+ inches in diameter could be possible across that area, you guys. So be on the lookout for that if you stay in that area. No significant wind, so that's good news, you guys. Now we're going to take a look at the HRRR to see how these storms are going to continue to materialize throughout the day. Right, let's get this pulled up, you guys. We're going to start at about 9 in the morning here. And as you can see, about 9 in the morning, we do have the ongoing showers here across Mississippi, Louisiana, extending off of the southeast Texas coast here, starting to develop here across deep South Texas. We'll be on the lookout as the morning progresses going into the afternoon. Not so much going on near Florida at the moment. As we move along here to about 12, 1 o'clock, you guys, you can see, look at the showers and thunderstorms extending across southern Alabama's, Mobile, Ocean Springs, New Orleans, southeast Louisiana, all these areas around the mid-afternoon. Around afternoon, you guys, heading into the mid-afternoon hours, we will be seeing some heavy showers and thunderstorms possibly. All hazards will be possible with these storms, you guys. Let me back to, yeah, about 12 o'clock, you guys, 11, 12 o'clock. This stuff should really be starting to enter the New Orleans metro area, guys. As you can see, this is about 11 a.m. And look at southeast Louisiana, the Mississippi Gulf Coast, all the way towards Pensacola, you guys. Heavy showers will be ongoing by late morning. As we move to about 2, 3 o'clock, you can see all of this is starting to move out of the New Orleans area and continuing to progress further east across southern Alabama, Georgia, and the Florida Panhandle. And as we get to about 6, 7 o'clock in the evening, you guys, you can see a lot of this has really moved well to the east of New Orleans here and the Mississippi Gulf Coast, and it is shit. It's well past Pensacola, you guys. It is across the Central Florida's Panhandle. And look at this heavy rain that could be ongoing here across parts of southern Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina, you guys. So we will be on the lookout for some heavy rains, which could also have some flash flooding going on around 7 p.m. Look at these cells around the Memphis area. Some heavy showers and maybe a few rumbles of strong storms could be going on there. Lining up the Florida East Peninsula, you can see we do have the showers and thunderstorms here as well. As we move into the overnight hours, you guys, let's check it and see. All right, as we move into the overnight, you can see, look at the Florida Peninsula. Look at the line of storms that starts to move across the Florida Peninsula with the disturbance that's currently moving across the central Gulf Coast this morning. And look at all the heavy rain that's going to be from Alabama, Tennessee, into North Carolina, West Virginia, extending up on into Ohio, you guys. So all of this will be approaching Ohio Valley as well, you guys. Heavy rain. So we will be on the lookout for that. As we move to 7 a.m., you guys, you can see as this system continues to move on out to the east, giving all these guys up here in the Carolinas, Virginia, even starting to enter Pennsylvania now, and even parts of southern Michigan. All you guys will be experiencing some showers here, you guys, and even look even here across the eastern Gulf of Mexico. Look at this cluster of thunderstorms here that we have sitting there, and that will segue us into convective outlook day 2, which you guys, all right, this is where the threat does get high again, and it will get high across parts of the Dallas Fort Worth area. We will be on the lookout for some large hail and strong damaging winds, but we're going to take a look at this marginal risk that's going to be across yet again from Miami, Palm Bay, Jacksonville, Macon, Charlotte. We'll be under a marginal risk for some severe weather tomorrow on Friday. And as we take a look here towards Texas, where we have an enhanced risk, Dallas, Waco, Sherman, Mineral Wells, Belton, all these areas will be under an enhanced risk. The slight risk, Austin, Caryville, just to the west of Bryan, just to the west of Tyler, Texas. We'll be under a slight risk, you guys, and this slight risk does extend up into parts of southern Oklahoma. And the marginal risk does extend as far north as Norman, Oklahoma, and coming on down to just east of Abilene, the Houston area, extending all the way into deep South Texas, Corpus Christi, Brownsville. We'll be under a marginal risk for severe weather tomorrow, you guys. And as we check the probabilities, you can see the tornado threat, 5% around the Dallas Fort Worth area, 2% encompasses the outer edge of that, you guys. So we will be on the lookout for tornadoes tomorrow. Hell, a 30% probability across the Dallas Fort Worth area. So we will be on the lookout for 1 inch, at least up to 1.5 inch diameter in hail, which could do some damage if it's wind driven enough, you guys. So we'll be on the lookout for that. We do have a 15% chance of hail that can extend as far as towards the deep parts of South Texas, you guys. And as you can see, we will also have a hail threat here across parts of the Southeast, Georgia, the Carolinas, and Florida. We will be on the lookout. The wind probability, a 15% chance of some wind or some locally gusty winds here across central Texas here. And we will have a chance for some locally gusty damaging winds here across the southeast as well. Significant tornado threat, we will not have to worry about that tomorrow. That is good news. We do have a hail hatched area for significant hail, you guys, from Dallas extending on southwest to the Texas-Mexico border here. As usual, you guys, on the order of 2+ inch diameter in hail could be possible. That big size hail that could really do some damage. We will be on the lookout. Significant wind, we do not have to worry about that. That is always good news, you guys. So now as we continue to HRRR out to see how this is going to continue to materialize as we go through Friday, you guys. Here is 10 o'clock in the morning. And as you can see, that batch of showers that was over the eastern Gulf of Mexico is starting to approach the Florida's peninsula west coast here, Tampa Bay, the Big Bend area. We have to be on the lookout for some showers as we head towards the late morning going into the afternoon. And you can see the heavy rains up here in the mid-Atlantic still ongoing. Nothing has popped off across Texas yet. As we move to about 3 in the afternoon, you guys, you can see the rain, the showers and thunderstorms are starting to overtake the Florida Peninsula here. So, usual afternoon time thunderstorms here for you guys. Look here across parts of Oklahoma and Kansas and the Texas Panhandle. We have some showers starting to develop. As we go to about 7 in the evening, you guys, you can see, look at the showers and thunderstorms that starts to develop here around the Dallas area. Let's move it back to about 6, you guys. Let's check and see. Yeah, look at about 6 o'clock, you guys. Look at the this cluster of storms around the Dallas area with a potential line here. All hazards will be possible. Look at the heavy rain that could be possibly just to the northwest of Oklahoma City, extending towards Kansas. We still will have the showers and thunderstorms across the Florida Peninsula here, you guys, and even the rain starting to approach the northeast, the New York area. That heavy rain from that disturbance will be affecting them. And as we go on to about 9, 10 o'clock, you guys, tomorrow night, you can see ongoing showers across all of central and starting to approach East Texas, the San Antonio area, just to the west of Shreveport, across Oklahoma here, you guys. Heavy rain will be ongoing. As we go as far as the HRRR take us out, which is to 1 a.m. Saturday morning, you guys. And as you can see, we still will have some showers going on here from deep South Texas, Corpus Christi, the Houston area, just to the west of Houston. We could have some showers ongoing overnight, even still across the Dallas area, the Arklatex, Oklahoma City, even extending into southeast Kansas, and then parts of southwest Missouri here, you guys. We could have some showers ongoing during the overnight hours Friday into Saturday, with some spotty showers here possibly as well across the Florida Peninsula. And as we continue, as you can see across the northeast, New York City, Friday morning, overnight hours Friday into Saturday, could see some rain, you guys. So that's going to be it for Convective Outlook Day 2. This is as far as the HRRR takes us out, you guys. So that's going to segue us into Convective Outlook Day 3 real quick. And as you can see, Let me take the HRRR off real quick, you guys. And as you can see, convective outlook day 3, which will be for Saturday, does have a marginal risk for severe weather along the central Gulf Coast again, which does include the New Orleans area, Ocean Springs, Mississippi, Mobile, Alabama, Pensacola, Florida, just up to Montgomery, Alabama. We will be on the lookout again for some severe weather on Saturday as another disturbance is going to be moving across the Gulf Coast. So if you haven't done so already, be sure to share, like, and subscribe so you can stay up to date and weather aware here at your Weather on the Fly. That's going to be it for this one. Everyone be safe, be careful, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.